Hello, everyone. Oh, shoot. Wait. Not hello, wait. I apologize for that. Hello, what the? Where am I? There we are. Hello, everyone. Let me just test out the chat. Chat test. Holy crap, is that delay or is it just not working? Oh, no, it is working. Alright, that's fine. Alright, perfect. Alright. We playing Black Beacon. There's nothing else to say. Yes. Alright. Good. Alright. That's the song. Just gonna put myself down a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright. Oh shoot, I need to click to start. I should probably make the game louder for myself. Oh wait, I know exactly how to do that. Alright.
You're here. Asti, go prepare some refreshments for...
King Kabisi be playing today? Haven't seen you play games in a while? You're not wrong. I've been wanting to game for a little bit, but my graphics card has been having this issue where um, some some of the graphics on my games they get stretched out basically, and they don't function as they're supposed to, and it's pretty unfortunate. So yeah, that's kind of a thing I'm dealing with right now. I should probably extract some. Ah, okay, I see what this is. Let's see what this is here. But yeah, I'm playing games now. How have you been though? You alright? It's good to see you here. So I've streamed for 3 days straight. That's something new. Usually not very good at consistency. Damn, no breaker characters? Who would also? Wait, no, the girl with the hammer, right? She's an odd? So who oh, okay, sure. Insufficient clues. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I can't do anymore? Okay, cool. What? Oh, I see how this works. Alright, I have to wait for those. Alright. The voice is surprisingly low today. My voice? I put it back up. You mostly hear the clicks. Okay. Can you hear me properly now? I have this habit of leaving because my mouse is right under my speaker. Not my speaker, my microphone. Oh my god, I meant, yeah, I said that right. Yeah, my mouse is under my microphone. And the way my desk is, I have a really small desk, so I only have so much space basically. But yeah, you should be able to hear me better now, right? And then the game, I don't know if the game is too quiet. You can hear now? Alright, cool, perfect. Yeah, last stream I didn't do it. I didn't have that same setup. I changed up some things. Audio is one of the most annoying things to check because I have to open a separate, like, I have to get my phone out and listen to the audio. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. We got that somehow sorted. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna, actually, before I even do anything, I want to get this girl leveled up.
I often dream of fire.
And how I'm gonna do that? Breakthrough. I need these materials. I can't craft that. Wait, can I? No, yeah, no. Pop. Yeah, sweet, there you go. Okay, then maybe now I can craft the required. Nice, and then now I need these, which I can hopefully sweep. Apologies, I know you're just seeing numbers right now, but I will get to some gameplay. Just craft now, maybe? Oh yeah, I have more than enough now. There we go, back. Breakthrough.
It tests us like gold placed in a
oh
furnace.
Damn, I can't even do that much leveling.
Suffering as a blessing.
Okay, well, no worries then. I need to do her tutorial again, actually. I completely forgot how she played. Now, there was an issue I had with the gameplay where it would just straight up just like start going crazy choppy. I don't think it should happen after I reinstall the game, but if it does happen, I do have plans. Okay, so Okay, domination mode puts me in. Okay. Oh, okay, you have to wait. And then
The fire is burning.
before releasing blooming rage. Okay, cool.
The fire is
There's
burning.
zero. It's 2 Qs. E, 2 Qs. Yes, maybe.
The fire is burning.
Okay, see that. And then of course also.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so what was this do? Oh, I'm in that state, so I have to. There we go.
The fire is burning.
Okay, wait, they tell you to do 2 because they build up stacks.
The fire is burning. The fire is burning. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Okay, I understand it. I understand it. Oh shoot, yeah, you have to go here. Exit stages. Perfect. There's actually something I need to do on the side real quick. I need to view my channel. Live stream. I need to manage my live stream. How'd you go live? Manage. Good, okay. I need to change the game name because I don't think it has the game name automatically. Yeah, I did that. Give me a moment. Oh damn, it doesn't even come up. What is Black Beacon Hill? Okay, well, I'm definitely not playing that. Okay, well, no reason. Just put it out there, I don't even care anymore. Alright, no worries. We're here. I want to do some of the this. I want to do this once before I. What does that do? Store. Ah, you see that? That's the issue I've been having with the game too. For some reason, the audio likes to play around. There you go. It's working now. Very odd. I don't know. It's this game, if you didn't know, is not traditionally a PC game. It's a mobile game. I'm using Google Play Games on PC to play this. Yeah, for some reason, it just doesn't work as well. But I wanted to play this game. I wanted to stream this game, so I thought it was worth at least trying it out. Alright, preset formation. I need to make a new preset. Florence. want. Oh, wait. I didn't even clock my... Wait. Wait. I'm like half the power of the enemies. Wait. I'm actually gonna get wrecked. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. I'll okay, let me see this. I'm actually just gonna get destroyed. Wait. I don't know. What? Okay, never mind. I've never seen that warning before. That's interesting. Alright.
Complete insight. This what pain feels like.
Forgive all sins. The fire is burning.
Complete insight. Fall.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Good lord. It's probably gonna sound extra horrible. Because you're gonna hit every time I'm spacebarring, and that's the bloody attack button. God damn it. Low key, probably not surviving this one, but no worries.
Fluttering wings. Fall.
The fire is burning.
Okay, never mind. I think I'll be alright. For every 12 seconds, a team main movement has a million. So I'll use this. Okay.
Basti, I'm fine.
Walk in the rain. Fluttering wings. Fall. Onto. End it all. Need an umbrella?
Oh my gosh, this girl's gonna die. Droughts are not uncommon in any inland area, and the western regions are no exception. People who always have different ideas on how to combat natural disasters. Precious time takes away, yet villages have not reached a consensus. I suggest leaving here. Nah, leave. Okay, I'll fight the elite.
Fall. Need an umbrella?
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. Forgive all fire is burning. Forgive all sins. Blooming from the flames. In the
Okay.
name of Florence.
He died.
Fluttering wings. It's okay.
Oh no, I died. Whoa,
Put
whoa,
an
whoa,
end
whoa.
to this.
Wait. I'll try that again. It's so quick. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Walk in the rain. I've lost my composure. Walk with the umbrella.
The fire is burning.
Oh my lord. What is that damage? Yes, camp. Oh damn, okay. Okay, let's do this.
Fluttering wings. Fall. Onto. End it all.
The fire is burning. Blooming from the flames.
You maximum damage.
In the
roll.
name of Florence.
Oh my lord, he's taking basically no damage.
Fine.
Ooh, what is that?
Walk with the umbrella. No contact allowed.
The fire is burning.
Walk with the umbrella. That's what pain Need an umbrella?
The fire is burning.
Oh wow. Oh, yo, hit your shot, please. Okay, how do I log on? I actually don't even know. Yeah, I need to check that. Nice. No lock on. Low-key, we're dead. Nice.
Walk in the rain.
Okay, and my audio just disappeared. Nice. Thank you for assisting in the stream, Google Play.
The fire is burning, blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Oh my lord, wow.
Walk with the umbrella. No contact allowed. I've lost my composure.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Walk in the rain. Need an umbrella?
The fire is burning. The fire is burning.
Onto. End it all.
The fire is burning. Orpel Fontaine.
Oh shoot, wait a minute. I just clocked something. I should probably put this there instead now. Because I'm not drawing. Alright.
I've lost my composure. Walk with the umbrella.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
No contact allowed. Fluttering wings. Fall.
Basti. The fire is burning. Basti. I'm fine. The fire is blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Oh my lord. Oh, no, no! That was bad. No, no, no. Why? Why did I get that? I'm just gonna be losing HP now. Shoot. Oh.
Need an umbrella? On. End it all.
The fire is burning. Forgive all blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Complete insight. Fold. Onto. End it all.
Forgive
Is
all
this is it an
sins.
enemy? I don't see. There's a
No
multiple.
contact allowed.
Holy.
I've lost my composure.
The fire is burning.
Complete insight. Is it
Oh wow!
time
wow,
to
wow,
put
wow.
an end to this?
Okay, not resign that. No, I am not having that. Nope, not at all. No, I will not have that.
Is this what pain feels like? Fluttering wing. Fall. Onto. End it all. Walk with the umbrella.
The fire is burning. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
No, that was easy.
Fall. Need an umbrella?
Oh my god, let me switch my character, thank you.
Stay. I'm fine. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. The fire is burning.
Fall. Fluttering wing. Fluttering wing. Onto. End it all.
Forgive all blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. The fire is burning.
Oh shoot.
Walk with the umbrella. pain feels like. Fold.
Okay, yeah, that was not working.
Complete insight. Fold. Onto. End it all. Need an umbrella?
Oh wait, he's invincible, no way.
Forgive all sins.
Fold. Is it time to put an end to this?
What the hell? I have to really play careful.
Complete insight. Fold. Okay. I'm still alive.
Okay, wait, no, yeah, that was not right. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna start off the fight with stasis.
Fluttering wing.
The fire is burning, blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. The fire is burning.
Need an umbrella?
Oh, would be nice if I could see her.
The fire is burning, blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Fluttering wing. Is this what pain feels like? Fold. On. End it all. Is it time to put
Really?
an end to this? No contact with the umbrella. My composure.
Holy
I'm
crap,
a bit
bro.
tired.
That's insane. Okay, that's probably solidified for me that I'm gonna continue playing this game with the camera up top. Just because turning of the camera around is so annoying, especially with no lock on, or at least not that I know how to. Alright, cool. I use my buffs. Give me a sec. I'm gonna find out right now. Damn, okay, that's annoying. Can't find any. That's very concerning.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of
Oh
Florence.
no, she's not even there. I missed my ult. What?
I'm a bit tired.
Okay.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. Fire is burning.
Four. On. End it all. Need an umbrella?
Forgive all sins. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Fluttering ray complete in 5. Complete
my
inside, still alive. Fluttering ring.
Really? Come on, bro. He's not even... He's invincible right now. That's crazy. Yep. Just go away.
Forgive all sins. Forgive all sins. Forgive all sins.
Holy crap. That was difficult. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, I can get something from that. Okay, I'll check what my characters need first. Let's check Lychee. Oh, that's not good. I need. Huh. Interesting. Damn. It's pretty good stuff. And then you. Lol.
See suffering as a blessing. See suffering as a blessing.
Damn. Was that from the battle pass? Oh wait, no way. What the hell? Great. No, what the?
Spread your wings, Ansu.
Forgive all sins. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. Forgive all sins.
Fluttering wings, complete insight. Is this what Anu feels like? End it all!
The fire is burning. May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This glory is the finest crown.
Let's update my status to celebrate. Will this make me trending? It won't. Bummer. It brings back memories of attending classes at TownClan.
Now we actually start the chapter 4 section of the stream. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, that's not my problem. Who would sneak around someone's house in the middle of the night? I thought it was some kind of thief.
Behave yourself, Sin. You accidentally harmed her, so you should apologize.
Harmed her? But there's no harm done, right? Can't you see she's alive and kicking? Hey, tell me, did I harm you? Seriously, it's all because of you, old man. The government issued a citywide evacuation notice, but you just refused to leave. If I hadn't been worried about you, I wouldn't have come here every day and ended up causing this commotion.
Worried about me? You came here for the free meals, little girl.
Well, that's one of the reasons too. I just can't resist your tasty dishes. But seriously, old man, you really need to be more careful and not invite suspicious people into your home. Huh? Saying... Hello? Yeah, I'm investigating outside. Yeah, right. I'm in the agricultural district. Huh? Look for someone. Why? Do I have to run errands again? All right, fine. Just stop nagging and tell me about them. One of them has silver gray hair and golden eyes. And she's about 18 years old, right? Can you describe her clothes? So she wears a black cloak and a white dress, with a book hanging at her side, and a cosmos flower pendant near her ear. Gosh, I just can't imagine anyone dressing so strangely. What? It's you? refugees from Eme-ans, or whatever, right? Huh? How did you know I'm a refugee? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Dear residents of Songlin City, I am Zilan Tsing, the Jutsing of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity. Given the recent outbreak of an unidentified disease, a state of emergency has been declared in Songlin City. I kindly request your understanding and compliance with the following guidelines. 1. This disease is currently referred to as the cerulean blight. Its primary symptoms include an abnormal cerulean discoloration resembling metal on the skin, slower reaction times, and loss of appetite. Please assess yourself and those around you for any manifestation of these symptoms. 2. If you experience any discomfort, please promptly visit the nearest medical facility for examination. 3. Residents under quarantine should adhere to the guidance provided by medical professionals and refrain from succumbing to panic. 4. At present, the Grandeur River is suspected to be the primary source of infection. Water extraction from the river has ceased, and arrangements have been made to import clean water to ensure a continued water supply. 5. We have established restricted areas spanning a width of 1.5 kilometers on both sides of the Grandeur River. Until further notice, swimming, drawing water, and fishing in the river are strictly prohibited. All cross-river traffic has been temporarily suspended. 6. Animal contamination has led to a loss of control over their behavior. To ensure everyone's safety, a curfew will be enforced in Songlin City starting at 7 o'clock in the evening. Please stay in your homes and do not go outside. Thank you for your attention, understanding, and support. We will exert every effort to address the cerulean blight swiftly and restore normalcy to the lives of all residents as soon as possible.
Esteemed residents of... Firstly, I extend my sincere apologies to everyone for the impact that the cerulean blight has had on our agricultural production and daily lives. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture assumes full responsibility for this predicament. At this moment, we are collaborating with other departments to investigate the origins of the cerulean blight. I assure you that we are committed to swiftly developing a treatment plan. Since many of you are concerned about the implications of the cerulean blight on this year's agricultural production, I would like to provide a brief update on behalf of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture. Firstly, the cerulean blight significantly affects plants and can spread across various crop species, with affected crops exhibiting symptoms similar to those observed in animals. Secondly, while the cerulean blight does not prove fatal to plants, it induces sterility, rendering the affected crops incapable of producing seeds and fruits. Thirdly, given that the majority of crops are primarily consumed for their seeds and fruits, this plague will lead to a significant decline in agricultural production this year. In other words, the situation is dire. Fourthly, to address this situation, the Well-Being Office has issued directives to coordinate the mobilization of Xian's grain reserves, and Songlin City has been granted permission to utilize its reserve granaries. Our grain reserves are ample enough to sustain us for more than 2 years, even without a harvest, so there is no need to panic. Last but not least, it is worth noting that all infected crops are still alive, and if we can promptly find a cure for the cerulean blight, we may still salvage a portion of the crops. Once again, I extend my sincere apologies to the people of Songlin City, particularly the farmers and producers. we remain steadfast in our commitment to identifying the source of the cerulean blight and discovering a cure.
Well, the lady you just saw is saying. I'll explain later. Just follow me. I'll take you both back.
Animal contamination has led to a loss of control over their behavior. To ensure everyone...
Follow me. The situation within the city hasn't been peaceful recently. I need to take you back to Weisha headquarters as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, wrong way.
Those animals destroyed the stumps again. Speak of the devil.
Don't even think about escaping.
Okay, camera, okay.
Now is not the time to worry about these stumps. Let's keep pushing.
Boy, we could just jump over, am I right?
These animals are getting even tougher.
It's up to you, Tahoe.
More animals are invading the city than ever before.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Where are the patrols? Why do I have to clean up the trash just to... Phew, finally.
Welcome to Songlin City, representatives of Eme-ans. Although those words are somewhat hollow because, as you have witnessed, we are currently preoccupied. I apologize if there has been any lack of courtesy. I am Tsing, a member of Weisha and the Jurtsing of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity in this city. Currently, Songlin City, Weisha, and all of Xian are exerting their best efforts to address the food crisis caused by the cerulean blight. However, as a member of CAVE, we are obligated to assist Eme-ans. This obligation is especially significant with the personal arrival of the head librarian of the Library of Babel. appear travel-weary. You must have undergone challenges on the way. While Jan Tan briefed me, I still have many questions. I understand that now is not the ideal time to ask unsettling questions. Nevertheless, these questions are necessary, because unsettling facts do not disappear simply because people ignore them. Such is my style, and the style of Weisha. Now, Head Librarian of Eme-ans and the Library of Babel. On behalf of Weisha, I request that Eme-ans explains what happened at the Tower of Babel, the headquarters of CAVE. What happened to Eme-ans? What resources and personnel do you have remaining? Does CAVE still maintain its minimal structure? Will our alliance continue to exist? There is no need for haste. I've allocated ample time exclusively for our meeting, ensuring that our conversation remains undisclosed to the surface world. Every corner of this place has been secured to maintain utmost privacy. Please, take your time and share the truth with me. In this critical moment, it is important that we maintain open and transparent communication. This is indeed surprising. Nemesis was behind the incident. What astonishes me even more is that the betrayer comes from Eme-ans itself. With all due respect, such a grave error should never have occurred within the most ancient organization. As the head librarian of Eme-ans, you bear the responsibility for this unfortunate event. I understand that you have recently assumed the role of the head librarian. However, according to your account, you willingly entered the Tower of Babel. The Eme-ans presented you with an opportunity to turn back and return to a normal life, yet you chose to stay there. Therefore, you must assume the name Eme-ans, along with all the associated responsibilities. Weisha, along with all the members of CAVE, will not show leniency or grant you preferential treatment merely because you are a newcomer. Since you stand here, it is expected that you possess the qualifications and mindset required to engage with your allies. Otherwise, I regrettably foresee the impending dissolution of CAVE. You certainly possess a sharp tongue. I'm now convinced that the new head librarian of Eme-ans is truly deserving of this title. You possess the qualifications to engage in an equitable dialogue with Weisha. I apologize if I was too stern, but how can one rectify others if she herself is too afraid to confront the truth? We're your allies, and when it comes to Nemesis, we stand on the same side. Let's get back to business. Something seems amiss to me, and I suspect that Nemesis desires more than just an ancient son. Moreover, I believe Eme-ans is not the only organization they will stop at nothing to eliminate. The timing of the attack on Eme-ans and the sudden crisis in Xi'an can't be mere coincidence. There must be a connection. While I will need to provide a comprehensive report to Master Yuan Xuan later, for now, please be assured that Weisha is prepared to offer all the assistance it can to Eme-ans. Since the Tower of Babel has been destroyed, I presume that you do not have a suitable place to stay. If you don't mind, please stay in this city for the time being, and I'll assist you in making the necessary arrangements at the government. You're welcome. However, our primary focus remains on resolving the crisis in Xi'an, and other matters will have to wait until the crisis is lifted. It's regrettable that we can't fulfill our hosting duties while we have friends from afar. We eagerly anticipate your cooperation during your stay in Songlin City. This matter concerns all of Xi'an, and Weisha is currently stretched thin in terms of manpower. Help is always welcome. Thank you. By the way, there is one more thing. I understand this is an internal matter for Eme-ans, and it may be inappropriate for me to inquire, but given the situation, could you tell me the whereabouts of Master Cosmos, the former head librarian of Eme-ans? Well, that's to be expected. The leader of the knowledgeable always maintains an air of mystery. Speculating about the unknowable is futile. Let's focus on the matters at hand. Autumn is approaching. The bountiful summer, when prolonged, it turns bitter.
Did she scare you? Let's leave this place. I'll escort you out of here. You can become an ordinary person again, free from all these matters. Someone has tampered with your consciousness. They've twisted your mind, so you won't question why you ended up in the Tower of Babel, or why you became the head librarian of Eme-ans. Those questions have become blind spots in your memory, and you won't resolve them. You didn't choose this responsibility on your own. I'll find a way to break you free from this hypnosis. Until then, you can decide whether to leave this world or not. Not at all. Moreover, it has nothing to do with my thoughts. Understood.
Oh, damn.
It seems you had a peaceful rest last night. You're welcome. Actually, we could really use some assistance. I have some business to attend to at the government, and we're short-staffed. I was wondering if you could provide us with some help? It's nothing too complicated. We've been conducting regular patrols in the city and checking on the citizens. I'd like you to join the patrols as well. Your unique perspective might offer valuable insights. I see. That's why you're confused. I should have clarified earlier. I am both a member of Weisha and the Zing of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity. I serve as a link between the government and Weisha, similar to how Jantan acts as a bridge between Eme-ans and Weisha. We're not like Eme-ans, who seclude themselves in their ivory tower, no longer involved with the surface world. Weisha was initially established to oversee and benefit all the people of Xi'an, and as such, we maintain a healthy connection with the surface world. The president of Xi'an is aware of our existence, and our leader, Master Yuexuen, has pledged to lend his wisdom to the president of Xi'an when necessary. Of course, the general population remains unaware of the anomaly's existence. Currently, Weisha presents itself as an official aid. Different lands have different people and customs. Just because we have formed an alliance doesn't mean we have to align our methods exactly. That should be obvious.
Sing asked me to take you guys on patrol to help you understand the current situation in the city. She keeps assigning me all these errands, and now she wants me to babysit two newbies. Fill your belly before we hit the road. I don't want you passing out halfway there. Now the Songlin municipal government has banned residents from going outside. We've got to go from house to house to check on them. Let's go. We've got a lot of ground to cover today. Excuse me. I'm from the municipal government. Can I help you with anything?
We're doing okay, but can you deliver rationed water faster? It's already 3 hours late, and we're getting less water than before.
I'll report the situation. Yeah, after the Grandeur River got contaminated, the water supply in Songlin City has been sourced from other regions. The Songlin municipal government distributes water to the entire city, but it seems like they can't even handle such a trivial task properly.
Burst in the storm of fear! It's up to you, Shakon. Don't even think about escaping. Full barrage.
Excuse me. I'm from the municipal government. Can I help you with anything?
Oh, is that Shin?
Huh? Oh yeah, it's me. How's Sister Young been doing lately?
Don't even get me started on that. She was admitted to the hospital last month. And guess what? The gynecologist said her labor was delayed. The doctor said it's delayed by a month. I've never heard anything like that. Thankfully, they didn't find any problems after running some checkups. I wonder if she has given birth to her baby. But we can't even visit her now.
I see. I'll ask the hospital about her situation. Yeah, a few months ago. Their oldest daughter fell while crossing the street, and I carried her to the hospital. What? Why are you giving me that look? Is it so strange that I would do something like that?
It's up to you, Tahoe.
Huh? Why are the oxen invading the city?
Lightning speed!
Something?
What the hell?
Oh, it's just some farm animals that wandered into the city. No big deal.
Oh, the voice line is so overlaid.
The water contamination has gotten worse since the Green Plague started. Now it feels like this entire city's turning moldy.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm from the municipal government. Can I help you with anything?
Everything is okay here. It's just lately we've started hearing strange noises in the middle of the night.
What kind of noises?
Oxen mooing, birds chirping. I think I even heard a bear roaring last night.
A bear? We don't have mountains in the Fertile Plains, so there shouldn't be any bears around here. You must have misheard. Besides, do you even know what a bear's roar sounds like?
Huh? Why are you being so harsh, young lady? I mean, I've never actually seen one, but I've watched nature documentaries.
What the hell?
It's up to you, Tahoe. Don't even think about escaping. Lightning speed!
Excuse me, I'm from the municipal government. Can I help you with anything?
How much longer are you gonna keep us cooped up at home? Will you hold the Harvest Festival or not?
Hello there.
Lightning speed! Fluttering wings. Full. Don't even think about escaping.
Still want to go out now?
Well, just stay home and be safe.
But what about the Harvest Festival? My kids have been looking forward to it since last month.
Sister, will we have the Harvest Festival as scheduled?
Don't worry, the festival will be fine.
Are you from the government? Please help me!
Did I press T by accident? That was not what I wanted.
Hold on. Why are you outside? Don't you know what's happened?
I'm sorry. My father accidentally broke his leg while working on the farm, and now I can't visit him because the government won't allow us to leave.
All right. Just tell us your father's name and go back home. Stay inside.
They said, go to your room. Get out.
Didn't expect so many people in the hospital. I'll go find a nurse and ask what's going on.
Scene can't read the writing, it seems. Is your surname Xiang?
Oh, yes. Have we met before? Oh, wow. How amazing. Xin has been a total lifesaver for our family. I've been wanting to properly thank her. If it weren't for her, my little one might have... Oh, I see you have important stuff to do. I'll leave you be for now.
How can I help you? Well, let me put it this way. The most unusual thing is the sudden influx of patients.
What symptoms are those patients exhibiting?
Loss of appetite and slowed metabolism, neurological reflexes and movements. We're still searching for a cure.
How many deaths have occurred so far?
As of now, there have been no deaths. I'm not talking about the people infected by the Cerulean Blight. I'm talking about the entire Singling City. Considering the population here, there should be 300 to 400 natural deaths happening every day. Birth and death are part of the natural order in this world. However, ever since the Cerulean Blight spread, funeral parlors haven't received a single corpse. Not a single one. Not only that, our obstetrics and gynecology department hasn't welcomed a single newborn since then. It's as if the cycle of life and death here has been put on pause. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not an agriculture expert after all.
What's the patient's name?
Let me check the records. Oh, it's here. I'm sorry, but he's infected with Cerulean Blight and can't have visitors now. I remember him. He broke his leg while working on the farm, right?
Yeah. Why does he need such a long treatment period for a simple leg injury?
His injury is anything but simple. In fact, after contracting the Cerulean Blight, his leg muscles and bones underwent a significant increase in hardness and density. Our standard surgical instruments are ineffective in treating it, so we had to keep him hospitalized for observation. If it weren't for the bone misalignment hindering the healing process, the effects of the Cerulean Blight could even be considered beneficial. Now, with the increased bone hardness, he can safely jump from a tree 4 or 5 meters tall, without sustaining any injuries. No one experiences birth or death. All injuries and illnesses remain frozen at the moment of Cerulean Blight infection, without worsening or improving naturally. Seriously, what's going on here? How are we supposed to host the Harvest Festival with everything like this? If only the first Emperor could be reincarnated and solve this problem. Yes, Jixia, the first Emperor. the revered ancestor of agriculture among the Jian people. There are numerous legends surrounding him. However, now might not be the most suitable time to talk about legends. If you're interested, head to the central square, where his statue is enshrined.
Shall we go check the central square? Understood.
Be careful. Are you alright? Wait, you are... Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, but I didn't find your friend that night. When I went back at dawn, Mr. Nong said you had already left. But now it seems you found your friend. Good to know that you're safe and sound. By the way, what brings you here to the hospital? Did someone get injured? The hospital isn't really a good place for sightseeing. You've heard their announcement, right? The cerulean blight is spreading, and the Bureau of Health and Welfare hasn't figured out how it spreads. You really should avoid going to crowded places like a hospital. No, it's my sister. She's weak and hasn't been receiving treatment in the hospital, and I've come to visit her. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave for now.
This game's a bloody movie.
Is that you, brother?
You seem happy. Did something good happen?
Yeah. I ran into a friend today, and she gave me these pears.
A friend?
Yeah. It's the girl I've been telling you about. Turns out she's living here in Songlin City too. Can you believe it? I never thought I'd get a chance to see her again. If it weren't for her taking care of me back then, I wouldn't have made it to see you again, brother. I've always wanted to properly thank her.
So, did you thank her properly this time?
Yeah, we had a long chat. She's doing great now, and she told me she's got an awesome job. I believe her because she had this warm glow in her eyes. She must have found herself a fantastic place. But she seemed busy with something important and had to leave. I wish I could have spent more time with her and introduced her to you.
Don't worry. We'll meet her again someday.
You know what, brother? I used to think the world was huge, and there were so many things I hadn't experienced. But suddenly, it feels like the world is small, and the things I let slip away will somehow find their way back to me. I have no regrets now.
How do you like the pear?
Well, if there's anything to worry about, it's probably you, brother. You've been following Master. Is everything going well? Lately, your gaze has been unsettling, and I'm really concerned. Don't force yourself to do things you don't want to. Master has a kind heart, and I'm sure he won't hold it against you.
My decision has nothing to do with Master. He respects my choice.
You're of the same type, always carrying the weight of the world for everyone else. I'm scared, brother. Brother. getting risky or hurt yourself. Just seeing you again makes me so happy. Promise me.
All right. I promise you.
How's Xiaohua?
Oh, shoot.
Not looking good.
Master, please help me.
While her condition isn't uncommon, there's no known cure for it. Not even I can change her fate. Well, take this water and give it to her.
Thank you, Master.
Is there anything else?
Yes, there's something else I need to report to you, Master.
Please, go ahead.
As you predicted, the survivors from Eme-ans have arrived in Xi'an, including their leader and a young woman. I seek your guidance on how to deal with them.
So, those pieces are still in play. Nemesis didn't get their job done, it seems. To think that Magnifico made such a magnificent promise. Well, there's no use in complaining now. I hold no animosity towards Eme-ans. In fact, I have a certain fondness for them. After all, I am a scholar myself, and was once devoted to the pursuit of knowledge. However, those pieces belong neither to us nor to Weisha.
I don't quite understand, Master.
We're playing a game of Go, and suddenly, chess, king, and queen pieces appear on the board. What do you think we should do?
Naturally, we should pause the game and remove the pieces that don't belong to our game.
This is what must be done. It is not their fault. They simply appeared in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it is not our fault either. I cannot afford to underestimate Weisha. Remove them from the board. As for the method, I leave it to your discretion. But ensure it's done swiftly.
As you wish, Master.
Is something else troubling you? You seem concerned. Worried about your sister, perhaps?
Exactly, Master.
Rest assured, Xiaohua will be fine. If I can fulfill my long-held wish, then not only Xiaohua, but all the people of Shen will be relieved from their suffering. I know I'm far...
Your promises are never empty, Master. Now, please allow me to take my leave.
Where's that dude?
Behold, witness the descendant of the Lord of Weaponry's might.
Damn, that voice.
Who was that man we just met? I see. It's nothing. I just hope that you'll always stay within my sight in the future. I can't foresee what may happen to you outside of my sight. Let's go back before it gets dark. I forgot to ask where the central square is. Let's start by updating her on her father's condition.
Ah, it's you! Did you go to the hospital? Really? It's good to know he's safe. No, I did go back home. But then I heard a loud noise outside, so I couldn't help but come out again to see what was happening. It sounded like the howling of a wild beast. Not like those oxen that wandered into the city, but more like a bear, or a tiger, or some other wild animal. I'm heading home now.
Please wait a moment. Where is the central square?
Huh? Weren't you sent by the government? How come you don't know that? All right, You're talking about the square in front of Nongsang Pavilion, right? It's actually called the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture Square. Nongsang Pavilion is actually the office building of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture. When the city was constructed, all the urban areas were centered around the pavilion, and the square is part of the office complex. But then more and more tourists started coming there, probably because it's a popular spot for taking photos. Somehow the square became recognized as the center of Songlin City, hence the name Central Square. Oh, you're wondering why the urban areas were centered around the Bureau? Well, you can actually figure that out from the name Songlin, which means well-stocked larders. What good is a larder without food? So, naturally, the top priority here is the development of agriculture, forestry, livestock, and... After all, hunger is the root of all problems. By the way, while the square is open to the public, Nongsang Pavilion is off-limits to outsiders, so it's best not to approach it without authorization. That place houses the main server network of the centralized agriculture. The server network controls all the sprinkling, sowing, harvesting, and crop care systems within the city.
The hell's wrong with my game? Oh my gosh, it's the Wuthering Waves.
It's up to you, Soho. Don't even think about escaping.
Weird. The stumps were intact when we passed by. The fog is getting thicker. Stay close. Don't get separated. What the hell?
Watch out! Stay behind me! Let's find a place to hide for a while. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture shouldn't be far ahead.
I love how the speed up for dialogue also changes speed up in game.
Is that statue?
Bruh.
few travelers from a distant land. As I thought. The young lady over there is recognizable by her clothes. Indeed. You must have seen me through the holographic projection, I believe. Normally, the Bureau of Culture and Tourism would be welcoming visitors. With the upcoming Harvest Festival next month, it would have been an ideal time for a warm welcome. However, due to the current situation, all publicity efforts have been suspended. I apologize for the unfortunate news I bring and any inconvenience caused. I assume you haven't had the chance to explore the city yet. While I may not be as knowledgeable as my colleagues in the Bureau of Culture and Tourism, I'm willing to provide you with any information that might interest you. Oh, please, go ahead. That's Xia, the first emperor of Xian. According to historical records, he unified the entire region of Xian. However, after the unification, he left the capital and embarked on a journey across the world. Legend has it that during his travels, he personally tested various herbs and educated his people about edible plants, medicinal herbs, and poisonous flora. He also introduced agricultural tools and techniques for cultivating fields and crops. As a result, the people of Xian revered him as the ancestor of agriculture. Moreover, the rituals honoring Xixia are a vital part of the festival. But that all happened thousands of years ago. Who can say for sure if the historical records are accurate or not? Perhaps he was simply an irresponsible conqueror who grew tired of ruling and decided to disappear for a while. Maybe the notion of him traveling the world was just an excuse to escape. As for all those achievements attributed to him, it's likely the result of later generations crediting him for the accomplishments of others. If Jixia were to know that he has become such a revered figure after thousands of years, he might burst into laughter. God? No, that's far from the truth. The beliefs in Xian differ significantly from those in Japheth, Cyril, Obed, or any other civilization in the world. While other civilizations engage in rituals for the afterlife, we focus on our present life. While other civilizations worship ethereal gods, we venerate our ancestors. If there's anything truly noteworthy about Xixia, it is that he established what later became known as the nation. The distinction between the ancestor of agriculture and the god of agriculture is profound. The difference between a god providing a bountiful harvest and a mortal cultivating the land is substantial. Humans have their fate in their own hands. So if one has to pay homage to someone, why don't they revere themselves? And if one seeks guidance from someone, why don't they look within themselves? In other civilizations, concepts like the end of the world, the last judgment, or something similar exist, with gods positioned at the culmination of everything. However, Xixia is not a god. He represents the origin of countless generations, a starting point, and nothing more. We don't believe in gods or saints. We believe in ourselves, and our ability to shape our own destiny. But to be honest, I wish Xixia could wield some divine power and resolve the problem immediately. Just kidding. It's up to us to tackle the challenges ourselves. By the way, do you know that the Harvest Festival will be held earlier? Oh, when I left the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture, I had a feeling like I was forgetting something. Now I remember, I haven't shared the news yet. I made the decision fairly recently. Considering the current unrest in Songlin City, the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture decided to advance this year's Harvest Festival. This time, the festival won't be a celebration of a bountiful harvest, but rather an opportunity to pray for one and uplift everyone's spirits. We hope this festival will make foreign visitors feel welcome and at home. That would be fantastic. I've been to Obed before. Well, that was quite some time ago. People there were so kind to me, and I've always wanted to repay their hospitality. And now, meeting you here feels like that line from the poet. A familiar visage in unfamiliar space, a long-awaited rain amidst drought's embrace. Well, not entirely accurate, since Xian isn't exactly unfamiliar to me. Anyway, I genuinely hope that Xian will leave you with unforgettable memories, just as Obed left a lasting impression on me. A familiar visage, but in the midst of this prolonged drought, will the long-awaited rain ever arrive?
Maybe we should return to the square and wait for the vapor to clear.
Everything is okay here. It's just lately we've started hearing strange noises in the middle of the night.
What kind of noises?
Oxen mooing, birds chirping. I think I even heard a bear.
It sounded like the howling of a wild beast. Not like a bear or a
Finally found you! I can't believe you ended up here and got yourself into such trouble. Finally, things are starting to get interesting. Let the fight begin! A bear duel between two hunters.
Nice.
Complete insight. Four.
Get to you, Shakon. Don't even think about escaping.
Trivial skill.
Fluttering wing.
Four.
Trivial skill.
It's up to you, Shako. Don't even think about escape.
Blood melting gold. Let it to fry. Let it to fry.
Oh.
Hey, what's happening on your side?
Show yourself.
Huh? What the heck?
Oh, we knew who that was. I think the next stage might be the last one of this chapter.
Report is over. That's what happened.
Things are getting more complicated. Considering everything, it's highly probable that the incidents in Songlin City and Fertile Plains were orchestrated by someone behind the scenes. And most likely, the culprit now sees you as an unexpected threat that must be eliminated. Indeed, it's puzzling why the culprit is targeting the head librarian of Eme-ans rather than Weisha, who holds greater influence and power. However, we can only hope to find answers directly from the culprit themselves, and the various troubles that keep arising are becoming increasingly burdensome. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture has unexpectedly proposed advancing the Harvest Festival to appease the populace. While I understand their reasoning, it's not wise to hold the festival at a time like this, particularly with the escalating influence of the anomaly. However, given the growing unrest among people, advancing the festival may alleviate the situation. Therefore, we have submitted the proposal to hold the Harvest Festival earlier today. You don't seem surprised at all. I see. So you've run into Director Feng himself. The proposal was passed mostly because it was proposed by Director Feng himself. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture is actually the most crucial division of the government. Feng Lin is indeed exceptional to have become the director at such a young age. Among all my colleagues, he's one of the most pragmatic and capable directors. He never drags his feet, never lets his personal emotions cloud his judgment, and is easygoing in his everyday life, forging good relations with almost all departments. While he's principled in important matters, he has never offended anyone because of insisting on his own views. In fact, those who initially opposed him were eventually convinced by him in the end, or even joined his side. Despite his young age, he is unexpectedly rich in experience, almost as if he has spent decades in the government. Moreover, he is well versed with the actual production. As far as I can remember, he's never made any mistakes due to impractical ideas. Since it is he who made this proposal, I don't think anything will go awry. You seem to have something else to ask, perhaps? Oh, you want to know why Jisha left the capital after unifying Xi'an? To be honest, this is one of the unsolved mysteries in Xi'an's history. There are a lot of historians, folklorists, and archaeologists who have researched this topic. The legend Director Feng told you is the most mainstream theory, that the first emperor wandered around Xi'an after he had unified the world, testing various herbs and imparting the essence of... However, there is also a less popular version that says the first emperor actually traveled around. According to some unofficial records, the first emperor left the capital because he wanted to continue his rule for eternity. The so-called testing various herbs was just a byproduct of his search for the elixir of immortality. As for imparting the essence of agriculture, it was because by teaching the people to farm, he no longer needed to search for food himself, but would accept the people's offerings wherever he went. In that case, he was actually interested in satisfying his own selfish desires, and his people, hidden from the truth, interpreted his actions as grace and worshipped him. No need to be surprised. It was thousands of years ago, after all, and it's normal for various theories to differ from one another. No one alive has ever seen Jisha with their own eyes, so whether he was an exceptional or tyrannical emperor, we shouldn't be surprised. Or perhaps the actual truth doesn't align with any of those theories that have been passed down so far. Speaking of which, Weisha was established at Jisha's era, and we have preserved a huge amount of historical records from that era. However, we have a peculiar rule that all records about Jisha himself are highly classified, and only Master Yuan Xuan is permitted to access them. But unfortunately, Master Yuan Xuan is not here. Master Yuan Xuan went to Tsingyu City before you arrived in Songlin City. Tsingyu City is situated on Mount Xiantue in the upper reaches of the Grandeur River, where it converges with the immense mountain. Actually, Tsingyu City is the origin of this anomaly, and Songlin City is only affected because it's located downstream along the Grandeur River. Coincidentally, Tsingyu City is also the place where the first emperor established the first capital of Xi'an. It served as the cradle of Xi'an's civilization. Countless bronze artifacts have been unearthed there, most of which are rare treasures of exquisite craftsmanship. Many of those artifacts are so remarkable that it's hard to imagine they were created thousands of years ago. An intriguing thought, but unfortunately, Weishu doesn't believe in gods. Why seek answers from deities when we haven't actually understood the world around us? One day, humans will be able to understand the world on their own. Oh? That's hardly surprising. If I had it confirmed multiple times that he's indeed just an ordinary person, I would have recruited him into Weishu.
Bronze. Immortality. Eternal life. Xixia.
You figure something out?
What do you mean?
However, ever since the Cerulean Blight spread, funeral parlors haven't received a single corpse. Not a single one. Not only that, our obstetrics and gynecology department hasn't welcomed a single newborn since then. It's as if the cycle of life and death here has been put on pause.
However, there's also a less popular version that says the first emperor actually traveled around to seek immortality. The so-called testing various herbs was just a byproduct of his search for the elixir of immortality.
Ching, sorry for interrupting.
What is it?
The Delphic Oracle has just sent us their water analysis results. The Delphi Academy's medical department conducted physiological experiments on the water samples and discovered that contaminated cells cease to divide anymore. Moreover, their original carbon-based structure rapidly transformed into an unknown compound. They are now conducting further analysis, but it seems that the new compound is a polymer formed from an unidentified element combined with metal elements. Simply put, the cells contaminated by the water transform from carbon-based life to a form of life with metallic properties. It appears that the transformed cells won't reproduce or evolve on their own. They will remain fixed in their current state, as long as there is no negative external interference, possessing an almost unlimited lifespan. They concluded that the new life form lacks the potential for iterative growth and evolution, but possesses an almost eternal lifespan.
Very surprised that that's the end of the chapter, but okay. Shoot, anyway.
marches to battle, victory is assured. Let your blood sanctify the Lord of Weaponry's blade!
Fluttering wings. Fall.
Trivial skill! Let it to fry!
Fall.
Not melting gold! Let it to fry! Let it to fry! I am the plague! Time to sound the retreat. When the Lord of Weaponry marches to battle, victory is assured. Let your blood sanctify the Lord of Weaponry's blade!
Fluttering wings.
Let it to fry!
Fluttering wings. Fall.
Let it to fry!
Target latched. Fire!
Onto. End it all. Fluttering wings. Fall.
Get away from me now! Quickly!
Nice. Thanks, audio.
I am the plague! Let it to fry!
marches to battle, victory is assured.
I'll watch this and then I'll answer him.
O fleeting time and blissful sight, let us partake in the wine in view of moonlight.
You're in the mood for drinking today, Master.
It's a rare moment of relaxation in this eternal summer. Enjoying some homemade wine is a joy of a fleeting life. Speaking of which, you treated me to a bowl of wine in the western region over a decade ago. You were young back then, but now you can drink with me. So, would you like a glass as well?
Thank you, Master, but I've never had an appreciation of wine.
I'll enjoy the wine on my own then. Though the world's vastness eludes my sight, time's toll on life shines clear and bright. In the feast of nature's bounty, bear's paw grants girth, while slender grace is found in the frog's agile mirth. Where dwells the divine lord in realms unknown, in the eastern sky Romu's embrace. With blade's swift dance I sever its limbs. Old souls endure, death's grip they defy.
This is a poem called Fleeting Days, written by an ancient poet, I believe.
Indeed. Do you understand the meaning of this poem?
I'm not well educated, so I can only try to interpret it literally. The poem reflects on the fleeting nature of time and the brevity of life. The poet laments and wonders if there truly exists a god who does not rely on brains for sustenance. Legend has it that there is a colossal tree named Ruomu in the eastern skies, beneath which rests Long, a dragon that controls the cycle of day and night, with its eyes opening and closing. So, the poet whimsically imagines that if he were to sever its feet and consume its flesh, time would come to a halt naturally. Thus, the old would never die, and the young would no longer weep over their deceased relatives.
Yes, indeed. What a poem. What a dream. If everyone could enjoy eternal life, what kind of paradise would this world become? There would be no aging, no illness, and no death. Everyone would have ample time to know and befriend one another. All troubles and conflicts would diminish in the face of infinite longevity, leading to boundless knowledge, wisdom, and experience. In such a world, everyone could possess the wisdom of sages.
It's truly a marvelous dream. However, in reality, there are neither immortal beings nor dragons, and it's impossible for mortals to attain immortality.
Because you've never seen immortal beings or dragons with your own eyes, you can so easily conclude that they don't exist. As for immortality, countless emperors have pursued it, so it may not be an entirely futile endeavor, right? When everyone declares something beautiful, its concealed ugliness is exposed. When everyone recognizes something as good, its flaws become evident. Hence, existence arises from nothingness. Adversity emerges from tranquility. Sages act purposelessly and impart wisdom with veiled words. All beings are permitted to flourish undisturbed, nurtured without appropriation, fostered without reliance on personal strength, and achieve—
Your wisdom is far beyond my comprehension, Master.
It's just some knowledge gathered from others. What I just said was passed down to me by a philosopher friend of mine. According to him, the world is driven by desires for profit, and it is precisely through contrasts that people develop desires. Therefore, if one does not boast of extraordinary talents, does not value what is cherished, and does not flaunt what arouses greed, then one— in other words, once all desires are eliminated, one's soul will always remain serene, and, however, even sages find it difficult to eliminate the desires for two specific things. Satiety and vitality, that is. Well, isn't it a bit complicated? To put it simply, it's about being well-fed and healthy. These are the most fundamental needs for all living beings in the world, and all beings are equal in regards to these needs. Therefore, a wise emperor's reign will grant their people a content mind, a nourished body, a weak desire, and a strong spirit. In other words, by satisfying people's hunger and strengthening their bodies, emperors can protect their people from greed and desires, fostering peace in the world. At that time, all lives will be like thriving flowers in a fertile wilderness, blooming towards the sun.
You have your own reasons for your actions, Master, and I'm not supposed to ask you questions. But
feel free to ask.
Please forgive my boldness. Seeing your excitement today, is your grand plan approaching its final stage?
You're quite perceptive, Wusha. Yes, it's exactly as you said.
Please forgive me for my incompetence. I failed to remove those unexpected visitors at this critical moment.
Well, there's no need to apologize. I have other matters to attend to, and we won't be seeing each other again in the near future. As for the remaining matters in Songlin City...
The remaining matters?
You have your own path, Wusha. Follow your heart, and everything will be fine.
As you wish, Master.
I'll do one more.
There you are. What is the leader of the great minds in Eme-ans pondering about? I'm not teasing you. If it weren't for your help, we would... My colleagues often say that I'm too serious and lack a sense of humor. And now it seems that you're no different. Do you have any concerns? Although my knowledge isn't as profound as that of Master Yuan Xuan, I can try to help alleviate your worries. Indeed, everyone has to face death. The allure of immortality is undeniably strong. Sometimes I find myself pondering that question as well. Maybe we should simply let nature take its course. Perhaps we are too narrow-minded in labeling it as the Cerulean Blight. Imagine this. If everyone could live for thousands of years, explore the world, forge countless friendships, delve into the masterpieces left... Yeah, you're right. However, you heard their conclusion. All creatures infected by the Cerulean Blight will remain in their current state for eternity. Immortality would stop natural reproduction. If the Cerulean Blight continues to spread, it will stop the evolution of the entire biosphere, which has been progressing for billions of years. Biological theory suggests that life is a complex miracle, resulting from countless coincidences and errors. While the stable replication of genes ensures the transmission of species, it is the accidental and diverse mutations that drive evolution. Even the origin of human intelligence may be attributed to a deoxyribonucleotide mistakenly copied in the brain of a primate millions of years ago. Allowing the Cerulean Blight to spread would mean eliminating the infinite possibilities for millions of species in the future. Such an outcome must never come to pass. As members of CAVE, it is our duty to remain vigilant against anomalies. If we let our guard down, how can we fulfill our duty of protecting our peers in the surface world? To be honest, we have considered this possibility. Head Librarian, did Master Cosmos share any information about Nemesis with you? I see. They have practically disappeared in recent years. We have some clues regarding their activities. As far as we know, their current size has reached an all-time low. However, at the same time, the barrier for entering this secretive group has been raised to an unprecedented level. We have no knowledge about the details of its members, aside from the fact that all of them are leaders in specific fields and are referred to as apostles, each with a unique codename. Although it may sound self-aggrandizing, if even Weisha can't uncover their true identities, those members must have attained positions beyond our reach. Therefore, it's entirely reasonable to suspect their involvement in the Cerulean Blight crisis. Their influence extends far enough to make this possible. Considering what you experienced before, this is likely the case, as no one within Xi'an should harbor any hostility towards you. It's very possible that an apostle is lurking within Xi'an, concealed deeper than we can imagine. While your words hold truth, the challenge lies in determining what actions to take. Our enemy is lurking in the shadows, and guarding against a hidden threat is no easy task. Instead of wasting time speculating about their next move, we should focus on our own tasks. The fewer loopholes we have, the better our chances of catching them off guard and eventually turning the tables. Why don't you go for a walk? Staying here won't get us anywhere. Indeed, we will lure them out. For now, we can't go to Xingyu City and address the root cause with Master Yuan Xuan. Even so, we can still do our best to resolve the crisis in Songlin City, including unraveling the identity of the mastermind behind these events. Moreover, by observing the city with your own eyes, you can find answers to many of your questions and doubts. Although you're a foreigner, somehow I have a feeling that you will develop an affinity for this place. And I believe that this land will embrace you with open arms.
Huh? Oh, it's you. Wait, where's the woman with the poker face who's been following you around all day? It surprises me that she actually agreed to let you out. But I can't believe that Zhang actually let you out, especially considering the chaotic situation out there, and the fact that... Stay close. Don't get lost again like last time at the hospital.
Oh yeah? What, bro?
Since the water in the Grandeur River is contaminated, until the completion of the water diversion project, Songlin City will have to rely on caravan. We're currently short-handed, so it'd be great if you could...
Looks like something went down on the outskirts, and Ching asked us to stay here. With so many people gathered, that must be a serious problem going on.
The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture wants to hold a harvest festival on time this year. In that case, we need to eliminate all the contaminated. At the very least, we must ensure that the city is...
Are you leaving? I heard there were some problems.
Is someone there? Help me!
First in the storm of fear!
Thank you so much. Those animals have been attacking us lately, and they delayed today's water delivery. Are you busy? If you have the time.
Excuse me, I'm from the municipal government.
The government? Oh, you're just in time.
Huh? Wait, let me see. Each person should get 3 liters of drinking water and 15 liters of daily use water per day. Oh, right.
Right.
Come on, it's only 3 liters of drinking water and 10 liters of domestic water short. Well, it's not that big of a deal, all right? Now I know you're good at basic math.
Well, whatever. I get that you're swamped with everything going on. Feel free to give our water to the family across the street. They have an old man at home and must need more water for daily care.
Why did that sound like the TikTok voice?
Complete insight.
Excuse me, I'm from the municipal...
Oh? Why do we have so... So, it's from our neighbor across the street. Actually, my old man doesn't need so much. I mean, he's already in his... Please, take the water.
Are you from the government? We could really... See that bus parked on the roadside? But those beasts are too dangerous. Could you get rid of them?
Fluttering wings.
Lightning speed!
There are some obstacles up ahead, blocking the road. If I try to drive through, the bus will get damaged, and the patients inside.
Lightning speed!
Don't even think about escaping. Fluttering wings. Complete insight. Full.
Burst in the storm of spear! There's too many of them. I'll get some help.
Hey, it's you guys.
Huh? Are you leaving the city, Miss Young?
Yes, the hospital here is overcrowded, and I feel guilty occupying a bed. Besides, the government mentioned that the water of the Grandeur River is polluted, and I'm concerned it won't be good for the baby in my belly if I stay here any longer. My little one. It used to kick my belly all the time, but recently, it has been so quiet, behaving so well that it makes me nervous. Lately, there have been all sorts of rumors. Whether the crops are failing, or there's a water shortage, or if there's a disease outbreak. Everyone is on edge. Many people in Songlin City used to live in the western region, and everyone is afraid that what happened before will happen again. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder if my little one doesn't want to come into this world because it's worried about causing...
Not at all. How could it possibly cause trouble?
Yeah, I agree. How could it possibly cause trouble? Lately, I've been dreaming about this baby, and I keep telling it. You won't cause any trouble to Mommy. I want to meet you soon, and I hope you'll grow up healthy. You'll become a healthy and kind person, just like Shin.
Shut up!
Hey, I think I just felt the baby kick again. I hope this kid will grow up in a better world. Do you think it will? Well, my little one won't be able to see the Harvest Festival this year. I hope we can both participate in it next autumn.
Well, that was Black Beacon. Chapter 4 and a little bit of the beginning of Chapter 5. No, 60. Okay, I'm level 35. Let's go. Let's go.
I often dream of fire, of a blaze sweeping through
No
Jeffria.
way. Don't have enough.
Thank you.
Oh, let's go.
But don't come with me next week to see the art exhibition. And don't worry about the tickets. I'm the sponsor.
Let's go. Nice. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fate box. What the hell is a fate box? $8,000. Oh shoot. Almost 3 hours. Hello. Nice. feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I didn't feel it. Yeah, at least we got on a copy of other. Okay. I need 20 more pulls for guaranteed first. Owie. That hurts.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Fluttering wings. Fire is burning. Forgive all sins. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This glory is the finest crown.
I think I should just do that. Unlock that even. Three. Two.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Complete insight. Forgive all sins. The fire is burning. The fire is burning. Fluttering wings. Complete insight. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Ooh. Damn, damage.
May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This glory is the finest crown. Spread your wings, Ansu. Forgive all sins. Fluttering wings. Blooming from the flames.
In the name of Florence.
Ansu. End it all. Fluttering wings. Complete insight. Full.
Fire is burning. Asti. Fire. Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This glory is the finest crown.
Oh wait, I didn't even reach that. 1 second. Let's change that. Why is this game sending me back to this menu every time? I don't understand it. Okay. So weird.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Full. That's what pain feels like.
Forgive all sins.
Full moon.
Fire is burning.
Complete insight. End it all.
Flaming crescent!
Oh, we did it.
May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This glory is the finest crown.
I don't even know if it's worth sweeping anymore.
repeated 1,000 times will not become truth.
Okay, that's everything. Quite the quiet stream. This game's quite the talk. Game's got a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue. It's pretty difficult to, I guess, make that seem interesting unless if you're engaged with the content itself. I'll see about streaming this game again, but I'll have to see if that's really going to work out. I think currently, right now, I might just want to play this on the side. This was an experimental stream. Also, just considering the fact that I have some graphics for Black Beacon that I've made specifically, like my thumbnail and my starting soon screen. Yeah, so that's the whole reason to why I've kind of tried this out. It was nice, but of course it's much better when you have people to discuss with, so I may put off streaming this game next time, and then in future I'll probably continue to add some more, or do something with this game later, but right now probably going to consider trying something else.
I often dream of fire.
Next stream is most definitely going to be an art stream. I'm going to be busy doing a lot of work.
Everything completely burned up in this fire.
So yeah, this is what's it going to be. Let me change this character real quick. Who do I want next? I don't even know whose skin I want.
We should...
Okay, that's a good skin. I need a character whose skin I genuinely want.
I will answer all your questions.
I'm probably not going to use this outfit, but I might as well have it here. But yeah, that's everything. I'll see you all whenever I do see you, and it was nice to have you all here.